By the way, is this like
No.
a double,
Oh my God.
triple, or
I
quad bock?
drink part of
Fucking
it.
That looks like a double Maduro.
fucking quad bock
Mike
Maduro?
drink a glass and you drink the rest.
Piece of
Yeah,
baker's
basically.
chocolate that's rolled into a circle. Fucking smoke that shit.
Is this dog turd, man?
I had to follow my dog around for a week, man.
This just tasty.
This stuff tastes good, though, man. Fucking good. That's some good dog shit, bro.
And on that note,
Hi, that's Dakota.
Hey, folks.
my name's Dakota. I'm the web admin for Northern Knives. We're joined today by our friend here.
Hi, friend.
Oh, that's me.
Oh yeah, you're a friend.
I mean, on video.
Chad with Fifth
Video
Avenue
here.
Cigars. We got Drinker
Are you done?
and
She
Drinker?
had to make a soup.
She's cleansing the palate. I need some bubbly soup real quick.
She's a super specialist.
And pass.
Okay. Well then I'm Mike. I'm with 3DK, NK, and F.
I'm Will, and I'm awkward. This is, yeah.
Yeah, and we're
This is
here today to talk about some of the special handled knives that we're coming out with for 3DK. We're actually starting to get kind of crazy into the customization here.
Yeah, we've finally gotten caught up on the synthetic handles, and we can get back into our customs.
So what do we have sitting on the table here?
Nice.
Oh, thank you.
Got a
right.
You're welcome.
thank you, Drinker.
And that's the video.
I was gonna,
to the
Fuck you,
to the
Chad.
jokes.
I was gonna leave it because I talk a lot. But this is Mammoth Ivory,
Blue Mammoth Ivory.
which is very difficult to not only come by, but to be able to get a piece where you can get it on the knife, and when you shape it, you still have the coloring left. It's extremely hard to do.
That is
It's a
cool
true show
as
of
fuck.
talent.
Yeah, that is. That's very difficult, which is why it's also ungodly expensive.
Finding
Yes.
a mammoth these days is insane.
Yeah, that's,
Have you
It's
seen
like
the prices?
Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Can we get a Sasquatch handle?
No.
So what kind of steel we got?
Sasquatch penis bone.
So we do it with a couple different steels. This one is M390, which is amazing.
But we offer it in 3. So we don't have it in
think
N690.
we
We
have-
have in the past, but we
I
don't
think
anymore.
we only have 2 right now.
We
You
have
did tags.
K110.
we have Lmax, we have Lmax and M390 right now.
Yeah, and then
we don't have any in K110.
We do a bunch of different woods, and this one we brought out was tiger wood. So that was like really cool, and the stripes down it is
Sponsored by
Rawr.
Nike.
insert that.
The pause was my favorite part. Wait, roar.
I was waiting to make eye contact.
Oh, you did the roar with eye contact. You're Troy McClure all of a sudden.
If we're talking Tiger Woods, I mean, you kind of need to make contact.
I have nightmares.
Oh my God.
So long.
And then this one's Dall sheet.
This one's particularly cool.
Hold on, wait. Bah.
That'd be more like, yeah, there you
You're
go.
like the guy with the My Little Pony picture. Have you seen that
Oh
one?
my God.
So
With
fierce.
the hooves and shit.
So fierce.
Meh. All right, so this is Dall. This is Dall sheep, which also to be able to get a piece of Dall sheep where you can get the bark left on is extremely difficult to do, which is why we even can't make the bark the entire handle. It has to work and fit.
Fuck you,
does
Chad.
look-
It's got-
So those are not quite as hard to come by and as expensive as Mammoth Ivory, but they're not fucking far off.
That red hue, I mean, the liners kind of add to it, but
Yeah.
the red hue in general is fucking amazing.
Yeah, they generally do have a pink in them, but we throw the red liners behind them. It kind of makes it pop.
That is really cool. Like, that's
Yeah, bro.
really Alaskan, bro.
So, with the standard of the M.A.K, is there any concern for moisture getting into that?
No,
No.
we stabilize everything. So, and we have a lifetime warranty. So, I mean, I guess even if it does, you can just come back to us. But we 5 years. We've only had one warranty claim in 5 years. Yeah, well, we're kind of past that point.
If there's abuse, we do not warranty abuse.
Yeah, you can't.
But if it's like our fault for sure
Yeah.
or questionable, we'll warranty it.
Yeah, even if it's questionable, we'll cover it. But like if if you're using this to pound tent stakes and you crack it, like we're not going to warranty that. Or if you're using this to stoke a fire and you leave it on the rocks next to the fire and it melts off, we're not going to warranty that. But
Synthetic handles might be a different question there.
What do you mean?
I really don't want you pounding tent stakes and shit with a synthetic handle, but if you do, it's case by case basis at that point. We always give the customer the benefit of the doubt.
It's really cool. And we're working on some other custom. I saw you guys had stacks of exotic wood like Dakota,
Which is
Mora.
Mexican rosewood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you had
Mora, walnut, Bolivian rosewood,
Bird's eye burl, box elder
box
burl,
elder Bird's eye
Diamond
burl?
wood.
bird's eye maple. Sorry,
and it's
bird's eye
all
maple.
stabilized, so it shouldn't shrink and expand.
No, it won't. Yeah, and it's non. It doesn't absorb water, which is why it won't shrink and expand.
That's a step a lot of knife makers don't take, which is the stabilization.
Yeah.
Which puts you definitely a step up as far as durability with exotic woods.
Yeah, for sure.
That just looks sharp as hell, man.
And we have, I think, how many in the Dall do we
30.
have?
Oh wait, in the Dall, I know we have 30 different variations of the natural and wood
Yeah.
handles that I counted up today. And I think that we have 7 more, so we have 8 different natural handles of like the Mammoth Ivory and Walrus Ivory, which we have.
Yeah.
Dall sheep.
When I think of this, we have 4 of these, 2 different steels, 2 of each, I think, in the Dall sheep.
Do we have Usyk again?
No.
No, we don't have Usyk. Don't we have one Usyk left?
No. We have
No, we sold that.
Doug
No,
would
I think
always
we
look
might
at me
have
and
a
scream,
riot.
"Touch it, motherfucker!"
Touch it! Just touch it!
By the way, for viewers at home, Usyk is walrus penis bone, and it's highly coveted.
And he loves it.
Oh, coveted.
People buy
It's
it.
expensive.
Yeah,
It's gimmicky.
it's Alaskan. It's Dall sheep.
It is
Mammoth-
very fucking Alaskan.
Well, Mammoth Ivories, Siberian, Russian, Northern European, but it's cool. But that is uniquely Alaskan.
Yeah, I can tell you that out of all the Macs I've seen, this is hands down got the most character.
You haven't seen the moose handled one
I
yet.
have seen the moose handle.
They have boost.
That was my favorite.
I don't know. The ivories, I always dig the ivories, especially ones with the really deep coloring. We have one that's almost completely caramel colored right now, where there's almost no other color, but it's like it's like a caramely brown. It looks really fucking
There's
good.
a really nice. So Don, who's our in-house custom knife maker, did a fucking excellent job on the last batch of backs he did. And he's got a list of stuff that he needs to do handles for, but he does an amazing job. And the blue ivory ones that he's done this last batch are so amazing.
Some of the best ones we've ever done are the ones we finished in
So
the last
anytime
week.
we have a customer or like a regular that comes in, like, oh, like what's new and cool, I'm like, oh my god, you have to see these
Yeah.
handles. Like even if you aren't a fixed blade guy or like a hunting guy, like you have to see
Or gal,
whatever.
or equal opportunist.
Well, this one specifically is one of the
Folk.
best varieties of colorization I've ever seen in a
It's
Mammoth
so
Ivory Mac. And the
amazing.
thickness is just right. It's just right in the hand. It's almost, I mean, aside from a little bit of texturing, if you close your eyes, you almost can't tell the difference between this and the synthetic. So it's almost spot on, and the coloring is perfect on.
And in the next couple weeks, maybe month or so, we'll have some mammoth tooth that's
Yeah.
coming out.
Yeah,
So
we have a giant mammoth tooth we just
Mike
picked up.
got his hands on a really cool giant mammoth tooth. I've never seen one this big.
Is it green?
No, they're basically white unless they've been touching some kind of mineral when they've been fossilized. But it's the tooth we have is probably,
Jesus.
if you were to
Christ.
set it on the table, yeah, it's probably that big. It's pretty fucking. It's one of the bigger ones
Pretty
we've ever
tall.
had. Yeah, if you flip it up, it's fucking huge.
from fucking mammoth man tooth.
But we're gonna use that next. And we have a couple of mammoth tooth in the shop. Like we have one just on display, just to kind of show people. It's only about that. It's about that big. But the one we have now is fucking huge. That we're gonna start making knives out of that. But we have to stabilize it. And we have to make sure that it's not fragile, because mammoth tooth is super fragile. Like just bringing it to the shop and putting it down on the counter, like it kind of separated. So we gotta put it back together. We gotta stabilize it and make sure it's not gonna come apart.
It's almost like peeling like birch bark off.
Yeah.
Kind of
It'll
flakes
almost,
off
yeah,
almost.
it'll be like you can just, the more you dick with it, it'll just flake.
I've noticed that mammoth ivory is kind of like, to a lesser extent, but it seems like it's layers of birch bark.
It's layers, but mammoth ivory is a lot more durable than people think it is. It's, I mean, especially mammoth. I mean, it's fucking fossilized. It's damn near rock. As long as it doesn't have gaps, you know what I mean. It's solid as shit,
This
and
is-
it lasts for a long time.
I guess from a maker standpoint, this is extremely impressive.
Yes.
From a neophyte like me and Will, who are not worthy, this is probably more impressive. Because it looks cool. It looks cool. It looks like I'm in a death metal band and I'm going to sacrifice someone to the greater Lord, you know?
Well,
And it looks like you've already gotten blood on the knife a
it's
little
like,
bit.
Which I should be shouting out Latin phrases right now.
I think it's probably going to be the irritation of some people when they go to clean their blade and they're trying to figure out why they can't get the blood from under
There's
it.
all this blood is staining my handle.
Yeah,
It's
but I
doing
mean
what it's supposed
that
to.
looks cool. A little translucent.
Which is why we put the red line
Yeah.
underneath to make it pop more.
Well, it definitely does. I think you guys did a big job.